Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's mukbang, this is probably the most excited I've been about a mukbang in a long time because I am doing a gas station snacks themed mukbang. So I literally went to probably 10 different gas stations and picked up some stuff that I've tried before that I really like and I want to have it again, and then a lot of stuff that I've never had before that I'm super excited to taste test on camera today. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna be eating gas station snacks, and then I also have a story time that I'm going to tell today because you guys keep asking for story times, but I feel like I only have one kind of crazy thing left that's happened to me, but I really want my sister to tell it with me. And so this is more of like a funny story time that happened recently that I just couldn't believe actually happened. So I'm gonna tell that in a little bit, but first I'm going to taste test some of this stuff because I have a lot of stuff I need to try, and the story I don't think is gonna be that long. So first, let's just start with this. If you watch my videos, you know I love gas station snacks. Like, they're my favorite thing ever, and so I'm just so happy that I get to try all these today. So first are these cherry cheesecake sandwich cookies from 7-Eleven, and most of the stuff, actually at least half of the stuff, is from 7-Eleven because they have their own brand. Like, this is the 7-Eleven brand, 7 Select. And so I always like the stuff that I try from the 7-Eleven brand, so I just got a lot of that. These kind of smell weird though. Yeah, those smell weird. I'm not really getting a huge cheesecake taste on that. Mostly cherry. 6 out of 10. Now I'm gonna try these triple chocolate Twix bars, which I've tried, I think, all the Twix bars except for these. So I'm excited. That's weird. I don't like that. It's like not a good chocolate flavor. That's like a 3. Okay, next. Maple almond butter Snickers, which this is part of like the new Snickers release that came out, and they also have a peanut butter one and an almond butter. So this is the maple almond butter. It's not like a huge maple flavor really. Or even really an almond butter flavor, but those are still good, even though they didn't like hit the flavor mark. It just tastes kind of like a softer Snickers, I guess you could say. So I've had this before, so on this note, I'll start telling my story. But I bought Reese's Fast Break because I hadn't had these before until a cheat day somewhat recently. I forget exactly what cheat day it was, but so freaking good. It's just like so soft, you know? Okay, so my story time. So my story time relates to the gym. And so I actually just quit this gym, I guess you could say, or ended my membership. It was a gym that my sister and I both joined. And I originally had joined because I had been going to this other gym in Seattle for a while. And you know, after you go to a gym for like a year or two, you're kind of just like, I'm over it, you know? That's how I felt. And so I transferred to this other gym. It has good equipment. Like I don't really regret joining because I feel like I've gotten to use a lot different equipment that I didn't get to use before. But the freaking members there are... I have never been to a gym like that in my life. Usually when you think of a gym, first of all, younger people, like not even young, but just like 30-year-olds maybe. Not at this gym. Nope. I feel like everyone is in everyone's business and everyone knows everyone and everyone's old. Besides me and Sarah. So good. So good. Okay, next I'm gonna try, this is actually another new thing from Reese's, and I follow a bunch of these like snack taste testing, kind of like what I'm doing today, like these snack taste testing pages on Instagram. And there's a guy that tried it, and he said there's a peanut butter lovers and there's also a chocolate lovers, and he said the chocolate lovers wasn't great, but he liked the peanut butter one, so I just got the peanut butter one. So it looks like it's just like a peanut butter top maybe, and then chocolate on the bottom part. That's definitely more peanut buttery. That's really good. It's like a 9 out of 10. You know how Reese's peanut butter doesn't taste like real peanut butter really? If you like that taste of peanut butter, you'd really like those. So that's really good. So anyways, about the gym. So it's just like a whole bunch of old people. Like I'm happy that they're going to the gym and they're trying to get in shape, but it's like, I feel like they just have a completely different conception of what gyms are. I guess like to them, it's more of like a place to socialize with their friends. Which, to be fair, like it's called an athletic club, and my grandpa was a member of an athletic club, and so I should have known that that's what it was going to be like. But anyway, so that's why I kind of left, is because I just got tired. I joined in October, so it's been a while. It's been like 5 months, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. That's why I ended up leaving. And part of the reason why I left is a situation that is what my story time is about, that happened like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, where this older gentleman and I kind of got into like an argument, I guess you could say. So now I'm gonna try the lemon snack pie from 7-Eleven, which I also love these snack pies. Freaking love them. Everyone that I've tried from 7-Eleven has been good, so hopefully I'll like the lemon one. They look like this. They look disgusting, and the inside always looks disgusting too, but they always taste good, so. The inside actually doesn't look that bad. I thought it was gonna be like bright yellow for the lemon. The lemon flavor is like pretty light on that. It actually kind of reminds me of those lemon bars, you know, you put powdered sugar on, which I love those. So this is like a like a 7.5 probably. So I guess I'll just go on to the other one. This isn't the 7-Eleven. This is a different brand called JJ's Bakery, and it's strawberries and cream, which sounded really good. So anyways, this incident that happened a couple weeks ago. Usually I mind my own business at the gym. Like I really don't really talk to anyone at the gym, just because I always have my headphones in. I'm always just kind of there to work out, and then I leave. And so I've never had an issue with anyone at a gym before. I don't think in my life, like I've never gotten into an argument with someone or an altercation or anything in my life. So this man did test my buttons though, and that's why I had to do what I had to do. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do anything drastic, but I just kind of was like, I'm done, you know? Like, I feel like the older people at the gym are very entitled with their equipment, and I feel like they look at me like some millennial because I'm literally the outsider there. I'm outnumbered there, and so I feel like they look at me like I'm some millennial that just like, I don't even know, has tattoos and is a girl that is into lifting. Like, I just feel like they're kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? So Anyways, that's how I feel like the men treat me there, or treated me there especially, was like, this young girl, like, what is she doing here? A couple weeks ago, this guy went to try to use equipment that I was using, and he didn't even ask, and it was not my day. And I was like, this is not gonna happen today. So I was doing this exercise, which I'll pop up on the screen because it's relevant to the story, and it probably won't make sense if I try to explain it, because it's like a really random exercise. I don't even know the name of it. So I was doing this exercise. It was leg day, and so I was wearing a shirt. Actually, I don't want to stand up, but like, this is like a knot. I always tie my shirts because I get so sweaty. I'm like one of those people who sweats a ton at the gym, especially on leg day, and so I always end up tying my shirts because I just hate when it sags. Anyways, before I keep blabbing, I'm gonna try this. See what I mean by how they look gross inside? Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like the weirdest purple color, even though it's supposed to be strawberry. So we'll see if it's good though. I feel like 7-Eleven just has the best snack pies. 7-Eleven's a lot more like crisp on the outside versus this one's like doughy. So that one's not great. It's not horrible, but I'm probably not gonna go back to it. It's like a 6, I would say. It's just like the flavor's decent, but I just can't eat like a mushy pie, you know? It's just kind of like gross. So anyways, I was tying my shirt. So I had stepped to the side a little bit, which I took a picture of where I had stepped to the side so you guys could see that I wasn't far away from the machine. And I had stepped to the side because the way I was using the lap pull down machine, and it was blocking my way, like to look in the mirror. And my stuff is still right in front of the lap pull down machine. I have my water bottle. I had straps, or lifting straps, because it was leg day and I was deadlifting. What else did I have? Oh, I had my band because it was leg day, and I'll usually use my band at least once during a leg day exercise just to like help activate my glutes. And so I had 3 things in front of the lat pull down machine, literally blatantly sitting there. Oh, and then I also had, I've already popped the video up on the screen, but I also had the pole that I was using to like help move myself back and forth. So it was very, very, very obvious that I was using this piece of equipment, especially because it's in a corner where there's no one else. Like, I don't know what else this man thought I was doing when I was standing in the corner, but I'm standing to the side tying my shirt. And first off, I need to describe his appearance. Like, I'm not the type of person that would ever like add someone's appearance to a story to like try to make fun of them or like be mean about it. Like, I genuinely don't care. If I was to just see this man at the gym, I wouldn't care that he had a braid. No, I wouldn't care that he dressed slightly differently. But since he came from my life, I am going to bring his dressing situation into the story time because it's relevant. So I'm gonna try these. What are they? Frosted orange flavored cake with creamy filling from Hostess. So they're orange flavored, which could also be not good. That's actually really, really good. It tastes like a creamsicle, if you've ever had one of those popsicles. So next I'm gonna go along with the Hostess track and try the cookies and cream brownies. I've been wanting to try these for so long. I have a gas station that I go to because it's right by my apartment, and they have these there, and every time I go in, I'm like, I really, really want to buy those. Today is the day that I get to try them. I knew it. I knew these were gonna be good. They taste like cosmic brownies. Anyways, so the guy was wearing these hiking sandals to the gym. Yes, he was at the gym. Open-toed hiking sandals. I would never wear open-toed shoes to the gym. Like, you're around people who are dropping weights. You might drop a weight. Like, just not very smart. I forgot to say this, but I've also never seen this guy here before, so I'm assuming it was like his second day. He has no gym etiquette at all. He's wearing those freaking shoes. And then he also has, so he's balding, but then his hair, like, is still very long, even though he's balding, and he has it braided down his back. I guess he thinks that growing a braid will distract people from the fact that he's balding. As soon as I told because I told this story to my mom and my sister, and as soon as I mentioned the shoes and the hair, they were like, oh no. Oh no, like I already freaking know what kind of guy this is. He walks up to the lap pull down machine and is gonna go to like adjust the weight, probably to something way heavier than when I had it on, and he's not wearing headphones either, so that's another red flag. Like if you don't wear headphones at the gym, I'm just very confused. I'm just like shading him for no reason. Like if you don't wear headphones at the gym, it's fine. So he's not wearing headphones. And so I can see that and I'm like, hey, I'm using that machine. Like I figure, so I'm annoyed the second that I see him to go walk up to it, just because of my history with everyone at that gym. Like I was like, oh, here's another one, you know? And so I'm annoyed, but I'm like, well, maybe he doesn't know. Even though all my stuff's there, I'm right here, maybe he still has no idea that I'm using it. And so I say, hey, I was using that. What do I want to try next? Ooh, I want to try this. Sarah and I, we were at the gas station together when we picked these up. Oh my gosh, we were both like, I have to get these. So it's like kind of like kettle corn, I would guess, but with macadamia nuts. And Sarah and I are obsessed with macadamia nuts. I'm just gonna put some on there. You see that? Yep. At first I didn't get a macadamia nut, so I was kind of disappointed, and then I got one. This kind of popcorn I could eat for hours. Like, you don't get full from it. Tastes amazing. This is the kind of like snack that my mom would pack on long soccer road trips, and I would literally finish it by the time we hit the freeway. So after I say, hey, I was using that, I can see that he has no headphones in. We're right next to each other. Like, I didn't say it quietly. I know for a fact he heard me. He just ignores me and continues to try to change the weight and try to use the machine. And so I get up closer to him and kind of like step in between. Like, I'm not stepping totally in front of him in the machine, but kind of like to the point where he definitely wouldn't be able to use it. So when I get closer to him, I'm like, I was using that. That's exactly how I said it too. I was using that. And he's like, this is literally what he says. It didn't look like it. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so what did all my stuff here mean to you then? That I was just standing here tying my shirt? Okay, so first off, I already say once to you that I'm using the machine. You ignore me. And then I say it a second time, and your response, instead of saying, like, if you would have asked me to work in, I would have had no freaking issue, because I literally only had one set left. Like, I was about to leave. He could have avoided this whole debacle and shit would have been fine, but no, he had to get sassy with me. So next I want to try these. They are cookie covered almonds, and they're banana pudding flavored with vanilla wafers. So that sounds bomb. So then in response to him, I say, well, I was, so I'm going to start my set now if you don't mind. And so, you know how, I popped the exercise up on the screen. You have to be moving forward to do it. And so he's standing in the vicinity of where I have to move forward to perform the exercise. And so I literally pushed him out of the way. Not really like aggressively, but I definitely have to nudge him so I can begin my set. And so I start performing the exercise, and he just stands there. These are so good. They're like super thick on the outside. Wow. Tastes just like banana pudding with a crunch. It's really good. Those are, I feel like I'm gonna forget to rate some things. So if I do, I'm sorry, but those are an 8.5. So then he continues to stand there while I'm doing the exercise. And so I have my headphones in, like, this whole time while we're talking. My music isn't that loud, so I could hear him say stuff back, but I always keep my headphones in just because they're kind of annoying to take out. And so I have my headphones in while I'm doing the exercise, and he continues to just stand there. And so I eventually look up at him after a couple reps and take my headphones out, like, what do you want? Like, why are you still standing here? Okay, now I'm gonna try the Starburst gummies. I take out my headphones, and he's like, do you want me to go get management? I was like, go ahead, go get management. I really don't care. And so he's, when he goes to turn away to go get management, ooh, this is a good blue raz flavor. Yep, blue raz, really good. And so when he goes to turn away to go get management, he literally whispers, like, this is, first of all, he's gotta be like 60 years old. Literally, I don't think I mentioned his age yet. He's gotta be like 60 years old. And he literally, when he turns to walk away, he's like, fucking bitch. You know what? I wasn't really that bitchy before, but I can get a little bit bitchier if you want me to. Like, I just ignore it because I'm like, whatever, he's gonna go get management. We'll see how this goes. And so he comes back like 2 minutes later with a lady from the front desk. And like I said, I've been going to this gym for 5 months at this point, and I've never had a problem. Like, this lady is here every day when I check in. I mean, I always go to the gym at around the same time, so I'm assuming they have shifts, and she's always there. So she knows, I'm assuming, that I've never had a problem before. So these are the trolley strawberry puffs. This is a really good strawberry flavor, but it's like too chewy. Like, if I feel like I have to like tear at it with my teeth, it's probably not gonna be my favorite. But the flavor is good. I would say it's like a 6 though. And so the lady, I'm assuming, knows that he must be new. I mean, I didn't even see him since. Like, I've only seen him one time. So either he's had a membership and rarely goes, or he's a new sign up. And so when she first walks up, she's kind of on his side because obviously she's only heard his side. And so she walks over and she's like, we need to share, how'd she phrase it? She was like, if someone asks to work in, we need to share equipment. And so I was like, yeah, I agree. I have no problem with anyone sharing equipment or asking to work in. I was like, I share equipment with people all the time. It's literally not an issue. The issue that I have is when someone walks up to the equipment that I'm using and proceeds to use it without asking. I just find it incredibly rude. So next I'm going to try the carrot cake donuts, which are limited edition from Hostess. The inside's like carrot colored. These are good. Those are actually really good. I can imagine those like warmed up would probably be even better. It's probably like a 7.5. It kind of tastes like coffee cake mixed with carrot cake. And so as soon as I say that, she doesn't even get a chance to say anything. He interjects and he's like, it didn't look like she was using it. Like, that just sounds like something a toddler would say. It didn't look like she was using it. I kind of feel bad for the lady because, I mean, she didn't even ask to be in this argument or involved in it, but I can imagine if I was the employee somewhere and there was like 2 people arguing, I'd just be like, oh my fucking God, let my day be over. But I say back to him and I'm like, well, you know, next time I see you around, I will make sure that I physically sit on every single piece of equipment that I'm using just in case you get confused. And he's like, that would be great. Or something like that. I'm just like, okay, dude, really, that was a good comeback. Next I'm gonna try this ooey gooey butter cake from Prairie City Bakery. Okay, sorry my camera just died, but I was about to try the butter cake and ooh, it's chocolate chip flavored. That is really good. You can see it's almost just like a Almost like a brookie. So next I'm gonna try, I'm getting kind of full and I still have like quite a bit of stuff to try. I'm gonna try this next because this I think is supposed to be replicated after the cotton cheesecake, the Japanese cotton cheesecake, because they call it cheesecake bread. And then it's like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's like squishy. So yeah, it's like very squishy. This reminds me of angel food cake. That's really good. It doesn't really remind me of cheesecake, but it's still good. But anyways, so next the lady turns to the guy, and at this point she's on my side because I'm assuming she just realizes the common sense of the situation lies with me. Then she turns to him and she's like, you need to ask people to use equipment. Like, you can't just go up and walk up to it and assume that someone's gonna be okay with that. I don't even remember what he said at this point. He's like still arguing. He's like arguing but not like saying anything. So then he starts saying something back to her. I don't remember what it was. And they just like are kind of talking back and forth. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna finish my set now. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna get back to it. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And so I just put my headphones in and they left and I just went back to working out. So this is the Krispy Kreme pecan pie. Smells interesting. Yeah, it has like the weirdest, gooeyest center. It's like a 4. It just tastes like a sugary pudding in a pie. Not even pudding, but just like a sugary mix of whatever. Not the best. So next I want to try the Cinnabon Classic Cookie because it's Cinnabon bakery inspired cinnamon and cream cheese chips. I love Cinnabon, so hopefully I like this. I think it's supposed to be like chewier or something, or it's like they said soft baked. This is so good. It tastes like a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. Wow. That's like a 9, I would say. 9.5 maybe. It's hard to tell because I'm getting kind of full. So that might be a 10 if I was at the beginning of this, but now it's like a 9.5. So yeah, basically that was the end of that. In some ways, like there's still 2 more things I think I have to say, but that was pretty much the end of that. Like they just left and I ended up finishing my set and then going to do something else. But so when I'm finished with my set, I go to something else and the guy is on one of those exercise balls. So next are these Hostess glazed strawberry jumbo donuts. I've also been dying to try these because they just look so good. I don't know. Ooh, they smell really good too. Yep. That's really good. It has more of like a strawberry shortcake kind of taste to it. I would say that's like an 8. And I've already had this before. I really like it, but I've already had it. So I'm not going to have it today because I'm getting very full. But I want to keep trying the things that I haven't tried yet, which I guess I have 3 more. So anyways, the guy was on an exercise ball. And I don't even know why he was so pressed to use the lat pull down, because I don't think he had an exercise plan in mind, let alone the fact that there's like 3 other lat pull downs in that gym. But the reason why I say I don't think he had an exercise plan in mind was because I then see him in the corner on an exercise ball, like just rolling back and forth on it. Okay, so next, this is what I was most excited about, is the brookie, the super brookie, I think they call it. What do they call it? Yeah, the super brookie. I mean, look at that. It looks like it has a whole bunch of M&Ms on top, and then I can't tell where the cookie begins and the brownie ends, but it's like a brownie on the bottom and then a cookie on top. Oh my god, this warmed up would be... Oh. Okay, so I lied. I think that I'm most excited about these. I really wanted to try these double crunch Ruffles because I love, like, my favorite kind of potato chips are the ones that are kind of wavy like this. 10. These are so good. I always go for the chips that are like curled over themselves or like weird shape or that are extra crispy. So if you're the same, you will love these. These are really good. They taste like they're zesty cheddar, but they taste like sour cream and cheddar, whatever that flavor is. 10. Okay, and then next, or last but not least, is Kettle brand Korean barbecue chips, which I was just intrigued by. So anyways, the last thing I have to say about this story is that, so not the same lady that was the one who I guess responded to the complaint, but there's always a whole bunch of people at the front desk just because it's like a busy gym, so there's a whole bunch of people that need to get checked in. And so there's this one girl who, I wouldn't say like her and I have become friends by any means, but just because she's always there when I check in, like we'll talk sometimes. And so I guess she was at the desk the same day that the guy came over and complained about me. Yeah, not much flavor in these. Especially after these. I would say the Korean barbecue is like a 7. These are just like unbeatable. So she told me that a couple days after, the same guy complained at the front desk about the men's locker room cleanliness. Which, as soon as she said that, I was like, okay, but he wears open-toed shoes to the gym. Like, how is he gonna complain about cleanliness of any sort? Especially when the women's locker room is like spotless. So I can't even imagine. I'll actually just insert a photo of the locker room because the women's locker room is freaking spotless. I can imagine the men's is the same. There's always someone in there cleaning it. Like, I don't know what you're complaining about, dude. So, yeah. I'm glad that, even though I never saw him after that, I never will have to because I go to a different gym now, so. Anyways, that is the end of this mukbang. It was so much fun, though. I freaking love trying gas station snacks. It's probably my favorite thing to shop for and to eat. So, thank you for allowing me to do this, I guess. Yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video and this story time and the food. And yeah, I will see you in my next video.